we need our faith the most.
Our family and business falling apart, and you want to go on some church retreat?
Are you transporting for Terry and Meech?
You're my lawyer. I'm here to help.
Us in God we trust or bust.
Just the ATL ain't nothing free.
I believe in myself, and I believe in us.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 2, Episode 5. This is the final predictions for Episode 5. So down below, I want you guys to let me know exactly how do you see this episode playing out. I got a feeling it's going to be a banger. Your girl Mabel Jones, she's going to return, and I got a feeling your boy Charles, he gonna have a decision to make in this episode. But let's go over the description and the title of the episode one last time, and then we're gonna go over those exclusive pictures, and we're gonna go through the trailer to give those final predictions. Now the title of the episode is called Moment of Truth, and the description of the episode reads: on the run, broke and in search of a new plug, Meech and Terry discover the Black Mecca of Atlanta, where they connect with old friends and make new allies in an effort to rebuild their business during the drug drought. So those are the key things that we got to look out for in this next upcoming episode. But we're going to hop right into it. Let's go over these exclusive pictures for episode 5. And as you can see right here, Mabel Jones is returning. And look at her. She's looking real happy. I got a feeling Charles is right there. And this time around, Mabel Jones is probably going to be a little bit more aggressive. And I don't know if Charles can get up out of this, y'all. She going to throw them cheeks at him. The question is Charles going to clap him? We gonna find out. Now this picture right here, we can see Detective Bryant, and it looks like his son Kevin is in trouble. Something done went down at school. We already made the fan prediction video about Kevin getting that gun that Detective Bryant has at home. Now I don't know if it's gonna happen in this episode, but I got a feeling something serious will happen as far as those bullies messing around with his son, and Detective Bryant is gonna have to figure out what he wants to do next. Now, we get to Meech and Terry. We can see them with Earl, and I believe Earl will give them the connections that they need as far as meeting up with people and making some money. And I believe one of those people we're going to see is Ty Washington, as we can see right here. I believe he's going to take them around Atlanta, just showing them the different places where, you know, things are going to be popping off at. Now, we get the return of your boy Ashy, Larry, he is here, Alvin, and you already know he's going to be kicking it with Lamar. And I got a feeling Lamar is still not done yet. You can see in this picture, he's kind of pissed off at this guy. So I'm expecting Lamar to turn up once again, and I would not be surprised if he decides to go after some other BMF members. Now, in this picture right here, we can see your girl Goldie. She gonna be running stuff down in Atlanta, and she's looking kind of pissed off. And I can't wait to see how she's gonna react once she does meet Meech and Terry, because y'all know her and Meech is gonna have a hell of a bond, especially with them doing business down there. Now let's go over this trailer one last time to give those final predictions. We already know Lucille and Charles are going to continue to have issues, and it seems like Lucille really just wanted to, you know, pray for the boys and, you know, figure out better ways to help them and help the family deal with all of this mess. But Charles is pissed off. My final predictions is Charles is going to piss Lucille off again, and he's going to be pissed off his damn self, and I'm expecting him to have an encounter with Mabel Jones. And as you can see right here, Lucille looks very upset, so we already know what time it is. It's not going to be a good episode for Charles and Lucille, but then again, if Charles hooks up with Mabel Jones, he may think it's going to be a good episode for him. We shall see. Now, we get to Detective Bryant and your girl Denise. My final predictions for this whole thing is Denise is going to get up out of this. Denise is tougher than what they're probably thinking. And then you're going to bring in Monique, who's going to help defend her. Some of you guys did mention that she was illegally searched. So we're going to see how they're going to deal with all of this. But I don't think they're going to get what they want to get out of Denise. And they're going to be very upset about this. Your girl Monique just has to make sure she ain't on that coke. We talked about this in the What to Expect video. She has to make sure she ain't on that stuff. But she also has to watch her back, because I got a feeling your boy Lamar, he ain't done yet. Now, we're finally going to find out if Meech and Terry are going to make a stop to Cleveland. I mean, it may happen and may not happen. But what we do know is in the trailer, Meech is beating down somebody. So if he's beating down somebody, Terry is not that far away. We know we talked about their cousin James and them, you know, and him basically lying and talking about how he was robbed, but he's riding around in new cars. I don't know if it is him. Some of you guys believe it is just based on the hair. We're going to find out if that's the case. Now, if this is in Atlanta, hopefully Todd Washington or Goldie needed Meech and Terry to do this, because the last thing that they need to be going down there doing is getting into fights with people and creating enemies. So we're going to find out if that's the case. And every time I see this Welcome to Atlanta sign, I always think about the song Welcome to Atlanta. We already know they're going to show us a lot of Atlanta themed out stuff. You know, just like they showed us Detroit, they're going to show Atlanta a lot of love in this episode, in my opinion. We know Meech and Terry will be, you know, making those connections with Todd Washington. My final predictions for this whole storyline is Todd Washington and Monique are going to probably need Meech and Terry to handle some business for them. I mean, in order to, you know, make those business relationships, you got to do things. You got to go out your way to do those things, to make those connections. So that's exactly what I'm expecting us to see in this episode. We also know your girl, Young Miami, will be coming. I don't know if it's going to be in this episode or the next, but we know based off the pictures, she's going to be hooking up with Todd Washington. That's going to be his girl. But I will not be surprised if she gets her cheeks clapped by all types of different people. Now, we get to your girl, Goldie. My final predictions for her is this. I believe Meech will really impress her. She's going to like Meech, and they're going to have a great relationship as far as doing business together, right? He's going to see how she's running things down there. Meech is going to try to prove himself like he always does, and I think things are going to click, but we know it's going to be challenging. Everything is not going to be easy, but Meech is going to get through it with hard work and his drive like we normally see him do. And I believe we're also going to get introduced to new characters that we haven't seen yet. I mean, it is in Atlanta, so y'all know it's going to be some new people coming into the story. And I believe Terry and Meech will be introduced to the whole strip club, you know, workplace, how Goldie is getting her money, gambling. I mean, just seeing different types of avenues to be able to make money. They will learn a lot. We know at the end of the trailer, Terry is talking about, do you really believe that, you know, it's in God's will for us to do this? And your boy Meech ain't playing around. Of course, he believes this. He believes in himself, and he told Terry he believes in us. So I'm expecting them to do exactly what they need to do when they get down to Atlanta and make those connections. I mean, it is a drought, but y'all know Meech and Terry, they're not going to give up, and they're going to get this money. Now, I want y'all to leave those final predictions down below. Y'all let me know how y'all see this episode playing out. Do y'all think your boy Charles going to slip up? Is he going to clap Mabel Jones's cheeks, or will he be able to fight temptation once again and walk away? It's going to be difficult, man. It's going to be very, very difficult. And let me know what y'all think is going to happen with your boy Lamar. Is he done yet? I don't think so. I think he's still going to cause problems in Detroit. And, of course, problems with other BMF crew members. And your boy B Snitchy. Hopefully, we find out more about what's going on with him and how he's going to deal with all the different issues Detective Bryant is giving him. On top of that, Detective Bryant has his own issues with his son. And I got a feeling that gun, that's going to be a major problem very soon, but we shall see. And as I told y'all, I still think it's going to be issues with Boom and, of course, K9. I don't know if they're going to dive in that in this episode, but that's definitely going to be something we got to look out for in these next upcoming episodes. Now, we'll be dropping the quick thoughts, early impressions after the episode airs, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.